He was given an assignment of that he was victorious, not the woman. The woman was supposed to bring the man into the world. The man was given the assignment of being victorious, and you're going to mess around and you're going to let the devil have your babies. You're going to let the devil have your family if you do not let the man be victorious. Understand what God told the serpent. He said the seed of this woman's womb will put its foot on your head. Everybody here that don't know what it means. In order, there is only one seed bearer that comes out of the woman. Who carries the seed? The woman or the man? No, I'm sorry. Who is the seed? The woman or the man? The woman carries the seed. She nurtures the seed. But the woman is not the seed. The seed bearer has the authority to stomp out Satan. That was more responsibility put on Adam because of what he allowed. He said, no longer will I allow you to keep them from them. I will allow you to stomp on his head. Keep them out of it. So in other words, men, you are not walking in the power which you were given. All because you're not being reminded of who you are.
Yeah, right there.
We've been told that we're somebody, everything but what we are. We were convicted from the day we came into this world. All pressure is on the man. The woman does not have the power because she was not given the directive by God. He said, you're going to carry what will conquer Satan. But we're so caught up in what it's supposed to look like, and we're so caught up with being equals. Equal says if we would do what we're supposed to do equally, everything else will be all right. What we're supposed to do equally is love. How in the world can I be equal with you when I can't carry a child? We're equal in love, but we have different assignments. The place that we are supposed to be equal is in how we love one another.
Speak, Holy Spirit.
It's about your assignment given unto you not by man or woman. It's about your assignment given unto you by God. Don't you know, even when men are younger, there are more women born in, is it the female or the male? Which one are born? Watch this now. You're the nurse. Which one we have more born of? We have more women, females born. But do you know there are more boys, babies that are males, that are born in stillbirth than females? Look it up. Look it up. It's more women now, more females born, but it's more males that die of stillbirth. Why? Because the adversary said, if you give me a gap where I can kill it before it gets here, I'll do it. Because I ain't scared of you. You can speak power into the male, but you can't do what he's supposed to do. And this is not no demeaning on nobody. I want us to grab the roles that we have been empowered to grab so we can conquer what we're supposed to conquer. Can everybody receive this? Amen. The title of the sermon today is Convicted. Convicted. And we take that word and we hear a good word in church, and all of a sudden I was convicted by the word. And then I look at my sister, I say, I hope that word convicted you. And now when I take that word, I said, I hope you know you're gonna have to do better. You ain't doing all that you're supposed. I hope you felt convicted. Convicted to do what? Get better? This is God's plan. This is God. I am living out God's good plan for my life. Convicted to do what? Act like I got power over what I don't have power over? Are you serious? Slow the camera down. You can't control people. ready to say this because I don't want you to say, oh, yeah, well, he talking to me. You can't even control yourself. The only thing I can do for you is go into prayer. Man, I had a girl beat me up so bad, she lived in Jacksonville, North Carolina. She called me the other day, and she called me about 2 weeks ago, and I ministered to her. And I told her that this dude was a serpent that she was with, and every time I say he need to do this or he need to work or whatever, I could tell that there was no man in his house because he wanted to become a house husband. Real men don't become house husbands. We have to look for that serpent to put out, stop him on his head. He wanted to become a house husband. He wanted her to go work, and we're going to live off what you make and this little government check you get. And I told her, I said, baby, he's a snake. I said, as soon as you ain't got no more blood for him to suck up, he going to the next victim. So she told me, she called me about 2 weeks later. She said, Bishop, everything you said about him was right. And so she said, because I'm getting put out of my place tomorrow. And he gone. And then so I told her, I said, I'm going to call and see if I can find some shelters for you. I said, but the Lord told me not to give you no money. And she said, but Bishop, you're a man of God, and God sent me to you. No, I talked to him too. You ain't the only one he talked to. I said, so all I got for you, baby, is you told me I was right. I said, call your family. But my family did me so bad. I said, you told me you, she said, I said, you told me I was right when later after the fact. Now, I can't be right then and wrong now. But when she got off that phone, that's what I say about church folk. What I really need, you don't give me. Amen to God. How about this? She live in Jacksonville, North Carolina. Got one red light. And her rent was $247 a week. She wanted me to send her $240. I say, baby, you in the wrong city. You need to come for a lot. At least we can get a $100 a week room down here. I said all to say this, things. She took me to a place where, you know, being with a heart like I got, I'm like, Lord. But then God reminded me, she don't convict you. I convict you. If God don't convict you, you let that guilt trip that man putting on you, you throw it out the door. Amen. You are supposed to be convicted by the Holy Spirit. That's right. Not someone who's trying to destroy the spirit. Come on, somebody. My God. So as I get ready to talk to you today, I need you to turn your Bibles to 2 Corinthians chapter 3. Chapter 3, verses 1 through 6. 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verses 1 through 6. So now we gotta put everybody in their rightful places. Everybody in their rightful places. It is a powerful thing, ladies, when you live in a manner that your husband want to follow you to church. You can't make him come. Amen. In due season, he's gonna what? Come. You know why? Because he's gonna stay married to you not because you're true to him, because you are true to God. Oh, yes. Hello, somebody. Yes. He's going to stay married to you, not because you're true to him, but you're true to God. And when he comes home from his work day, you know what? Everything going to be in order. Not the clothes washed, not the dinner fixed. But you know what? You're going to have a receptive spirit that says, baby, no matter what, you are welcome. You hear me? You are going to, it is, what did Jason say? He said, we give the men things that we give the things that we think they want, but we don't give them what they really need. We give them what we think they want, but we don't give them what they really need. Are you concerned enough about your man to even find out, and vice versa? Men, are you concerned enough about your woman to find out what they really need? And then if you can't meet it, you ask God to do the rest. But I'm telling you today, we're going to talk about convicted. The Word of God reads, New Living Translation. 2 Corinthians 3. Thank you, Holy Ghost. Hallelujah. Are we beginning? 2 Corinthians 3, 1 through 6. Are we beginning to praise ourselves again? Are we like others who need to bring you letters of recommendation or who ask you to write such letters on their behalf? Surely not. The only letter of recommendation we need is you yourself. I don't need your money. I don't need your cars. I don't need your house. I need your support. Watch this. When I need it. Your money ain't doing me no good. Your house ain't doing me no good. Your cars ain't doing me no good. But your support, not when I don't need it. When I am weak, then I need you to be. When you are weak, then you need me to be. So the only letter of recommendation I need is you. Is there a letter of recommendation? In other words, is there something that you got to show me that you have a relationship with God that will take me beyond where I am? Because right now I'm feeling convicted. I'm feeling convicted. I feel more comfortable walking the yellow line than I do walking in this world according to a body that is free, that a mind, but a mind that is captive. I'm feeling convicted. And as I talk to you, it goes on and it reads, the only letter of recommendation I need is you yourselves. Your lives are letters written in our hearts. Your lives are letters, are a letter written in our hearts. Everyone can read it and recognize our good work among you. Clearly you are a letter from Christ showing the result of our ministry among you. Are you a letter from Christ? I need to know today. Are you an encourager when the world tells you to discourage someone, yet you encourage them? When the world says, overlook the offense, because I build offense between him and her, or her and him, meaning what? I build offense between them and Satan. Satan don't make you think that he can get over the fence, but I'm here to tell you, you need to tell the brother Satan can't bother him. You need to tell the sister Satan can't bother her. I come to tell you the offense was to let me know that there's a fence built between you and the adversary, and the adversary has no power to get to you. But I'm scared because I know my life says that I should be punished right now. I'm scared because I know my life says that I should go to hell right now. I'm scared. I ain't scared, but I'm scared. I mean, when I'm scared, I got some hope, but when I'm scared, all hope is gone. And I don't know about you right now, but I'm scared. Because I ain't got nobody with a letter from God. Would there be one? Would there be one not to remind me that the Satan is on the other side of the fence trying to devour me, and if I keep on, he's going to devour me? Will there be one to remind me that he can't touch me? Will there be one to tell me that Satan is running from me because I am the seed that will stop him out with the heel of my feet? Will there be one to remind me? Convicted. Mother, you hear that? I like it when it get quiet up in here, up in here. And the word goes on and it says, clearly you are a letter from Christ showing the result of our ministry among you. This letter is written not with pen and ink, but with the Spirit of the living God. In other words, it's not written in a place you can understand unless you step out beyond yourself and enter the realm of the Spirit. You better hear the word of God. Do you have anything that shows me that you live now not in this world but in the realm of the Spirit? Is there any evidence that this world can't do nothing to you? Because if it can do something to you, you're just as scared as I was before I met you.
Come on, Bishop.
I need someone to understand the power of being convicted today. Is there anyone in here that understands the real power Brother, you enjoying yourself already, ain't you? I know it, I know it, I know it, I know you are, because I'm enjoying this too. Is there anyone in here that understands the power? Real power. Real power of being convicted. I remember a great woman of God, Pastor Barton, young lady over at on 19th Street when we were renting over there. The pastor's name was Pastor Barton. She had an awesome saying. I've heard many people say it, but nobody said it like she said it. Anybody remember what Pastor Barton used to say? She said, little prayer, little power. Say a lot of prayer, whole lot of power. So I need to know, is there anybody in here with any power today? See, because if I'm praying a little, that means I'm spending more time in the world than I am in the spiritual realm. You better talk to me. I need to know, is there anybody spending more time in the realm of the spirit rather than in the world? Because if you are doing a little praying, that means you ain't with the one that you honor to pray without ceasing. You're not in the one that you're concerned about considering him in everything you do. You're not with the one that says, no matter what the circumstances, God's got the answer. No matter what I'm going through, God is the answer. No matter what they say, my God told me through you. All is well. All is well. And the word of God, and it continues. This letter is written not with ink, pen or ink, but with the Spirit of the living God. It is carved not on tablets of stone, but in human hearts. Meaning what do they say, human hearts? When humanity shows up and overwhelms me, do you have a heart to take me beyond being human? Human heart. So when I'm going through, it's not my heart that I can depend on. It's only a fool that thinks he can understand and study himself and counsel himself. Because the one that needs counsel is stupid. And if I'm counseling myself, that means my counsel is also. You better talk to me. As I talk to you today, I need you to just keep, are we doing all right? Yes. I need you to keep walking with me, because I need someone that will take me beyond my humanity and show me the heart of God. That means love when I am acting human. Even though I might be spiritual, I might live in the spirit, but every now and then God will remind me, boy, even though you live with me, you can do human things. I need some convicts around me. I need convicts. Are there any convicts in the house? I need some convicts around me. See, because when I was in the midst of convicts, I was up there in Franklin Correctional Institution in the midst of convicts. You know what? It was easy to preach. You know why? Because everybody was hungry. It's hard to preach out here because y'all Negroes think y'all got all that, and I'll get it when I need it. Oh, but when you got 5 years and you just saw a brother who had 20 get out in 2, you preacher, he was in your Bible study class. Yeah, everybody coming to your Bible study class. God done made you a witness. Is there anyone out here hungry today? I need some convicts around me today. I need somebody that's hungry. I need somebody that wants to be convicted. I need somebody that says, I want out, and whatever it takes me to get out, I will do in due season. I'm coming. In due season, I'm coming out, because I have the job to do. I got to step on that little demon that's chasing Gomorrah. I got to step on that little demon that's chasing her mama. I got to step on that demon that said, your heart ain't good, Sister Hankins. I got to step on that demon, mother, that said you fell out the chair, but you know what? God was still with you. I got to step on his head. I'm coming to your house. I'm coming to your house. I'm going to stomp him out. I'm going to stomp him out. I need some convicts. I need some real convicts. I'm going to tell you something. When you're doing the work of God behind the fences and you're changing the lives, and you don't have to be worried about being protected, because those who you are helping, watch this. This is what I love about church and prison. Those who you are helping, They ain't gonna let nobody talk about you. They ain't gonna let nobody do nothing to you. They ain't gonna let nobody touch their blessing. You don't need no bodyguards when you're doing the work of the Lord. Don't worry about me. I'm doing the work of the Lord. He got some convicts from heaven called angels. Oh my God. And they ain't only looking out for me, they're clearing the way before I get there. They're clearing the way before you get there. You just begin to do the work of the Lord. Amen. I need you today. Come on, Bishop. We are confident of all this because of our great trust in God through Christ. We're confident of all this because of our great trust in God through Christ. I cannot get to God on my own. I cannot get to Jesus on my own. When humanity steps in, I need somebody to go through to get to him. Y'all better hear me? When humanity steps in, a person still grounded in this world will tell you you're weak. A person still grounded in this world say, you just don't want it. A person still grounded in this world don't know they are the vessel I'm supposed to go through to get my answer. Come on now. You are that vessel I'm supposed to go through, not a vessel to tell me who I can and what I cannot do. You should be the vessel of, what that word said, you should be the vessel of confidence. You should become a vessel of confidence. Oh look, y'all missed it. Y'all missed it. You convicts, I can tell a convict because a convict will add confidence. He'll tell you one day, guess what? I was locked up too, but guess what, convict, guess what, convict? Guess what? You coming out because what? After 13 months, they had to let me go. Even the court system give you a time that you're coming out. You don't think God got a time that you're coming out? Why y'all don't rush the court system, but you want to rush God? Ain't that something? Oh, come on. Ain't that something? Yes. I ain't gonna leave you there. I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna tie this knot so tight around your neck. You gonna think you're hanging, but guess what? You gonna say, I got a noose around my neck. It's so loose. He done threw me off, and now I'm hanging here like this. But guess what? 3 hours later, I'm still shaking. Yeah. 6 hours later, I'm still shaking. 8 hours later, the noose done got tighter. But I'm still living. You better hear the word of God. You better hear the word of God. Things that are supposed to happen to you won't happen to you when you are a child of God. You are a living, walking cup. You are a living, walking testimony. The noose is around your neck. It is tighter than tight, but you are still. Come on. Amen. You are still living, baby. Why are you crying about the noose? You're supposed to be dead. But you're still living. Do it all. They done hung me not 1 time, 10 times, 3 times, 4 times, 80 times, 20 times, 90 times, 1,000 times, 400 times. Add them all up. I don't know. I know I'm still living. That's all I know. I'm glad you ain't my God. Because your intent when you hung me, I'm sorry, your intent when they hung me was, boy, you ain't getting out of that. You just might as well go on and give up the ghost. It says, it is not that we think we are qualified, don't miss this, to do anything on our own. We are not qualified. If I could do everything on my own, why do I call on Jesus when I get in trouble? Ain't that something? I don't need him, but when I get in trouble, I call on him. Amen. But I'm my own man. I'm my own woman. I'm a woman's woman. I'm a man's man. Oh, Lord, but Jesus and God has a way of letting you know that he is God. He has a way of letting you know that he is God. Hello? Our qualification comes from God. Get this in your spirit. I love you. I'll die for you. I'll even give up my last place for you. But I don't need you to qualify me.
Speak, Bishop.
Hello?
Come on now. Come on.
I give you everything I got.
My Lord.
But you ain't my qualifier. So if you're in my qualifier, I'm not going to receive your denying message, your message of denial. I'm not going to receive it. You are not my qualifier. I am not going to receive your message of denial. Because I don't know about y'all. But I know where I'm walking. And I know this. If it ain't because of me, it's showing because of you. I know why I'm eating and sleeping and getting up and waking up in the morning. If it ain't because of me, you think I'm going to give you the credit if I can't take the credit for myself? Get over yourself. You're all that to me. Jalen, you're all that to me. Preston, you're all that to me. My third grandson, y'all all that to me. But you don't qualify me. I'm not going to give up because you tell me, well, Grandpa, don't look like you're going to ever make it. I need to teach you how to be my go-through to get to my answer. Hello? Y'all still with me? It's quiet up in here. It's quiet up in here. It says this is a covenant. Oh, my God. Oh, so our qualifications come from God. He has enabled us ministers to be ministers of the new covenant. What is the new covenant? Do y'all know what the new covenant is? The old covenant said, I sin, and we got, you know what? We got to put our candles back up here and start burning the candles because y'all don't understand the power of prayer. Those are prayer candles. I can tell you ain't praying by yourself because you won't even drop $5 when you come in the house of the Lord to validate your prayer. See, when you pray, you wait for God to give you confirmation. And you know what? And if I said, Lord, I'm going to show you the diligence of my prayer. I'm also going to make a sacrifice to let you know that I'm sincere in my prayer. But the old covenant is, I could see that my sins were forgiven. I could see my sins were forgiven. So when in the old covenant, I didn't need no faith, mother. I know if I paid the sin offering, because God said, this is what I want for that sin, I knew that when I paid the sin offering, my sins were forgiven, man of God. So I was good. The new covenant says you can believe what you can't see. I'm supposed to teach you the new covenant in order to believe what you can't see. You see mistakes, you see flaws, and all you see is what you understand. And you understand what you see, so you believe what you see. But you are blessed and you're walking in the new covenant when you can believe what you don't see. And if I can believe what I don't see, I can take you beyond what you're doing.
Got that.
But as long as I need a sin sacrifice, I need some proof. Hello, somebody. You get your old covenant and walk out the door because I ain't got to give up nothing. Nothing ain't got to die for me to live. Come on, somebody. Jesus already did that. The new covenant says I can believe that I'm delivered even though I can't see it. I can believe that I'm healed even though I can't see it. I believe that my time is, if it ain't upon me, it's going to be upon me because Jesus even said, my hour has not yet. Woo, Jesus. Y'all better listen to this word today. If you ever want to get delivered, if you ever want to walk like a convict, if you want to be a convict for God, this is your message. He says, this covenant, not written with written laws, but of the Spirit. I can see what you're writing, but I can only hear what the Spirit says. The old covenant ends in death. But the new covenant, the Spirit gives life. I'm almost through. I can finish this right now, but I need to give y'all 5 more minutes. Do you understand what's going on here? I can do all things. There's that word. Through, anybody here like Christ? Through Christ. Anybody got a Christ-like behavior? I need to go through your Christ. When you're weak, you need to go through my Christ. Is there any evidence that you know Christ? Can I go through you? Can I come through you? Huh? I mean, God could have sent me to a lot of places. He could could have sent me to a lot of places, but he didn't only send me to. They said, when I heard the horror stories when I was in the reception center, they was talking about the different camps, and whatever the weather was outside, it was 20 degrees the other way. If it was cold, it was 20 degrees colder inside. If it was hot, it was 20 degrees hotter outside. God could have sent me to a lot of places. Could have sent me to Santa Rosa. Could have sent me to cold. Could have sent me to a lot of places. But he sent me to an air conditioned joint. You hear me? He sent me to a place where, guess what? It was outside 80, it was 70 inside. It was outside 40, it was 50 inside. You understand what I'm saying? He sent me to a climate control joint. Why? In taking me to a climate control joint, he was teaching me how to become a spirit control vessel.
All right now.
Y'all hear me? He was teaching me how to become a spirit control vessel, not an emotional control vessel, but a spirit control vessel. He said, I got some work for you to do, but I'm gonna make you comfortable in the process. Just serve me, and I won't let nothing happen to you. This too is for your. Hello, somebody. Y'all gonna preach that thing. This too is for your good. I'm a convict. Didn't even understand. I never would have accepted being called a convict unless I could witness about it firsthand. So God gave me a firsthand testimony about being a convict. So when I preached on it that day, I could tell you firsthand how it feels to be a convict. And when you're a convict, everybody looks down on you. When you come out, the friends that used to know you, they shun away from you. You know, when they see you up in the nice restaurants, the maitre d' want you to take your money because he heard you've been to prison, and they scared they gonna associate you with him. I used to get in the fancy restaurant. I drop a $20 bill. I go straight to the front of the line. Not no more. Because I was a convict. I was a convict. But guess what, saints? Softly, man of God. Let me tell you something. Jesus never sinned. Somebody remind me of that when I get back. Say, Jesus never sinned. Say, Jesus never sinned. He said, my hour is not yet come. Whew, can you hear this? Jesus never sinned. My hour is not yet come. Convict. When I listen to man, I hear about my shortcomings. But when I listen to what the Spirit tells me, mother, I take the word come, and I hear conscious. And I take the word vic, and I hear victorious. Any conscious, victorious saints in the house today? Any convicts up in here? Conscious, victorious saints? I'm victorious because my conscience said I have been sent to put my heel on the head of the serpent. I'm supposed to be under attack. And when I'm under attack, you're supposed to remind me, oh, you got a purpose. And Satan trying to make me think you ain't worth the purpose. And the reason he can make me think you ain't worth the purpose because I don't know the purpose. The reason he can make me think you ain't worth the purpose because you don't know the purpose. Y'all want to slow this thing down. And remember, God said, woman, both of y'all gonna have something in here. In other words, the woman's plight was she had to suffer in childbearing. The man had to suffer in fighting Satan. But God told him he was going to win when he said, I'm going to let you punch him out with the hit. God told you were going to beat him. Your seed will be under the heel. Your head serpent will be under the heel of her seed.
Yes, yes.
You got to remind us, men, that you're the one. Ain't but a few of y'all. I need some real men to stand up and say, Lord, now I know. I need some real women that can stand up and say, Lord, now I know Deacon Sherman die? Because he's a real man. I know why you won't let Minister Michael die, because he's a real man. Brother Reginald die because he's a real man. I know why you won't let Mr. FedEx go, because he's a real man. Oh, can y'all include me? I know why you won't let. No. I'm a deacon, but I should be a minister. Go! Because he's a real man. I know why you won't let him. He's a real man anyway. Even when you can't see him victorious, when you can't see him, that does not make him not be a real man. Oh, Jesus. Fire. I know why you won't let the brother David go, because he's a real. Y'all hear me? I don't know, she out of high school now. You better don't sit too close to her. She about to be a real woman in a minute. Oh, now y'all can go. I know why you won't let Bishop die, because he's a real. It takes a man. No disrespect to women. It takes a man to teach a boy how to conquer Satan. That was not a woman's assignment. Let a man in his life. The devil wants you to be mad at the daddy. He don't want you to let him have nothing to do with the daddy. You let that man in that boy's life. And if God sends a real man in your house, you let that real man do what he do. He ain't gonna let Minister Isaiah go because he's a real. Y'all hear this? You need to get up and encourage them. They fight Satan every day. Even though they might lose a battle or two, start counting the battles they won for you. But you let Satan get up in you. This is my time to stand up and drop the wall and act like the man. Keep your man in a place where he was Adam. Every time he sees you, he's excited. Whoa, man. That's how we got a woman. Every time I see my wife, I get excited. Whoa, man. Not just she's not a man. It's right. She was wounded to bring me into this world. Not my wife, but a woman. You hear me? Woman, wounded. Anytime you open up, you are what? Wounded. So I thank God for every mother. But don't forget, that seed that she carried is the one that's going to make your family victorious. Convicted. As I close, I want y'all to say, Bishop, everybody get it? Everybody get it? Now you want the confidence? Can I give you the confidence? Can I give you the confidence? Somebody say, God is a God of what? I tell y'all this all the time. God is a God of what? Opposites. Black, white. Good, bad. Sin, no sin. Isn't that awesome, mother? Isn't that awesome, Missionary CC? Look at her, look at her. Boy, look at her. See, yeah, Kamora ain't with this spot right there. I know she's fighting to hang on, but she a little bit too big, baby. I just want to tell you, do you understand what's happening here? Never forget what Jesus said. You ever heard what Jesus said? They kept telling Jesus, save me. Jesus said, my hour has not what, woman of God? In other words, my hour to become your opposite. Y'all better hear this thing. You hear this? Y'all better hear this. My hour to become your opposite has not yet come. Woo! Do you see it yet? Do anybody see it? Jesus loved us. He wouldn't do anything to make sure that we live, mother. And Jesus was a non-sinner. Do you hear what I'm telling you? If God is a God of opposite, and Jesus was a non-sinner, he became a sinner so I can live. Woman of God. So, what that mean? I'm just going to talk to my pastor over here. We have one at 2 o'clock Bible study ceremonies. Y'all just happen to be in the house at the time. I just need her to conversate with me. Woman of God, how you doing? Is your microphone working? See that? Don't even want her to. 1, 2, 1, 2. Don't even want. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you what. Tell you what, woman of God.
Glory to God. There you go, Bishop.
You good?
Yes.
Good. All right. See, devil just don't want this to come out. Y'all hear?
Amen.
Woman of God, how you doing?
Bless the Lord, Bishop.
Now, if I say black, what's the opposite of black?
White.
If I say go, what's the opposite of go?
Stop.
Oh my goodness. If I say man, what's the opposite of man?
Woman.
Okay. So, woman of God, if Jesus was a, come on in here. You need to get some of this. Yeah, you got it. Don't go nowhere. You got a rag in here? You don't worry about it. I don't want you to leave because this hot off the griddle right here. Hot off the griddle. So if I say woman, that means opposite of what?
Man.
Okay, if I say heathen, opposite would be what? Same?
Same.
Take all the mics in there. Turn all the mics up. I was just fumbling around. So, yeah. Oh, we good. So, woman of God, now as we talk, woman of God, can I hear you? So when Jesus said, my hour has not yet come, what was he talking about?
Amen.
Just give me your interpretation of what he was talking about. My hour has not yet come to do what?
Amen. For the resurrection.
Resurrection, I can see that. My hour has not come.
It's come to suffering.
To suffer, okay, I can see that. Because I told you many times that I was going to have to die. And you with that Peter spirit told me you ain't going to let nothing happen. Daddy, you ain't nothing going to happen to you, not to my daddy. Many times you told me that. But I believe I'm still living today because you truly believe that. So, when he said my hour has not yet come, woman of God, now I get it. I never got it because I was watching that sermon today. I preached about the complexion of God. Y'all remember that? Woo! Do y'all remember that? I can't never see God because of what I'm surrounded by. But I know I saw him when I see you because you don't remind me of him. I'm talking about the complexion of God. See, if I know I'm surrounded by something that is not of God, that means I have already had to see God. So, but as I was watching that, I heard him say, my hour has not yet come, woman of God. So now, Minister Isaiah, you over there? Yes, you with me? Yes, sir. Don't you stop playing and shout when I tell you this. Keep on playing, because that's the thing we got to do. When God hit us with a home run, we got to act like we expected it, okay? Don't go jumping out your mind, because then that tell me you just met him. Come on, somebody. I want you to know that I want to know that you already know him, because if you already know him, that means he got the bet for you. I know him. Amen. So now when he said, my hour has not yet come. My hour as a non-sinner, I'm him, not sinning. But guess what, Mercedes? You keep on living. You keep on having fun. Because one day God going to break your leg and you going to thank him for it. Because he going to pick you up and he going to carry you back to the Holy Land. Don't worry about it, baby. They get me so upset. I tell y'all this all the time. Leave them babies alone. You did the same thing. Some of the things you did was worse. So leave them babies alone. Let them live their life. That's the only way they're going to learn to appreciate when God showed them something different. You hear me? Right. My hour has not yet come, woman of God. He's a God of opposites. So here it is, a non-sinner who never sinned. His hour to take on sin was coming. You see it now? But he couldn't speed the time up. He couldn't make it happen. But he had to have confidence because of all of the places that God had brought him through, that even when they were trying to stone him, he walked right through the stones, all because of God, and his hour to die was not yet there. But see, now What I see is because of the opposites, my hour to live is not yet here. Oh my God. The hour for him to die was not yet there. But he died, so my hour to live would yet be before me. So now I know I gotta live. Yes. So now, if you are troubling with some bondage, if you're troubling with sin, if you're troubling with some Negroes, don't you worry. Your hour is coming. Your hour is coming what? What is that hour? Well, God, just like he put all sin on Jesus. Y'all heard this? He's going to take all sin away from you. Oh my God. When your hour comes, just like he put all sin on Jesus, he's a God of opposites. When your hour comes, don't you worry about it. Don't you wrestle with it. You just keep on living. You keep on trucking, baby. You better keep on trucking. Time to get to God's good love and done. Keep on trucking, baby. You just keep on driving that 18-wheeler. You might have to hit a pothole every now and then. You might have a flat tire. But guess what? You repair the tire. And Jesus repaired every sin you've already committed. Every sin you're going to commit, it's already been repaired. Oh, my God, Sister Irma. But I can't wait for my hour. Woo, and Jesus took on all sin when his hour came. When your hour comes, God will take all sin away from you. You hear me? You hear me? You hear me? You hear me? Don't you get weary in well doing. Don't you give up on God. Your hour is upon you. God is a God of opposites. If Jesus took on all sin, he took on all sin because a sinner needed all sin taken away from him. Oh, my God, my God. Don't let nobody tell you that your hour ain't coming. You keep convincing them by saying, you know what, no matter what, I'm going to the house because I know I got an hour waiting on me. Ooh, anybody blessed today? He saw the best in me when everyone else around me could only see the worst. Hallelujah. He saw the best in you. Never thought standing in that one little room, one day you had your own place with a husband that treat you like a Nubian queen. Hallelujah. Hey, ain't got to live in sin no more. Ain't got to lust no more. I can sleep my own husband. Ain't worried about sleeping nobody else's husband no more. All because her hour is upon her. Y'all better watch these victorious folk. Oh, don't y'all act like y'all ain't never slept with nobody's husband or wife. Oh, Lord. I'm gonna leave that alone. But I tell you, you don't do it no more because your hour is upon you. You never can say what God won't do. Oh, wasn't this a word today? Wasn't this a word today? All I know is, if you know your hour is coming, God say you need to be at this altar right now. If you know your hour is coming, he saw the best in me when everyone else around me could only see the worst in me.